I didn't rush home. I sat in the park for an hour. I'm heading home now just to spend some time with me. And here I am thinking that I am always rushing home, always rushing. As soon as I get my run in, straight home, get to my chores, get to my children. And it's so funny that my husband called me and he's like, why are you sitting in the park? And I was like, this is exactly what I'm thinking about. You know, no one is used to me just taking time for myself, which is important. And considering that I had a really bad week this week, I questioned everything about my life. I wondered if I'm doing the right thing, if there's a greater purpose for me to fulfill. I feel unappreciated in some regards. I feel invaluable. I feel like I can do more, and I wonder if, meeting the standard of the Lord as it relates to the care and nurturing of my children. And being a stay-at-home, I love it. I love being with my children. I love when my son is sick, they can call me and I can go pick him up. Or, they come home and I'm right there, and at night I'm there. But I'm always there. I don't take a break. I don't really get a break. And so I think it's taking a toll on me. And I realize that even when caring for other people, you have to take time for yourself. Else you will run out. And then when you're at your weakest, that's when the devil seeps in and tries to make you believe that the thing that you're doing is not meaningful. It's not enough. You're not enough. It will even make you feel like you're not worthy enough in the sight of the Lord. And I'm so glad that I'm feeling a lot better. I could not do when I'm in that state where I'm just feeling so down. I cannot function. I do not get much done. I just go through the day. And I'm so glad that it's Friday. My mood is uplifted. The sun is out. I'm enjoying the warmth on my skin. And I'm not worrying about rushing home to get to things that I can always take care of another time. Life isn't perfect. There's gonna be times when you just feel like you're about to fall in the pit, but you won't. As long as you hold on, you won't. You will feel like, but you won't, because the God we serve will not allow us to be consumed. And it's for us to know and understand that, and to just hold on to that. Life isn't perfect. I wish I had more money. I wish I had a bigger home. I wish I had so many things. But at the end of the day, I do believe that if that is to be my destiny, it will be. But I believe that more importantly, as hard as it is, to put away self and to not design things for me, but to allow God to work the things that He wants in my life, because I know when He does that, it will be the right thing. I'm trying to keep hope alive. I'm just trying to trust God, trust His purpose. He has always been there for me. He has showed up every single time I need Him. He has delivered me from a lot. He has saved me from a lot of things. I am undeserving, but He continues to show up for me all the time. All the time. Who else will do that? Who else will do that? And so it doesn't matter how many times I slip. I will constantly reset, because I've come to find out that as attractive as everything that gives us quote-unquote comfort in this world is, I know it doesn't bring true happiness. And I believe with all my heart that a day of reckoning is coming. And as hard as it is, I'd rather go through the tough times and be in the will of the Lord than see the day that He finally comes. And He's coming, whether you believe it or not, whether you joke about it or not. He's coming. On that day when he comes, I want to hear with all my heart, "Come on in, my good and faithful servant." I want him to say, "Enter into the joy of the Lord." I want him to say, "You have done well with your children. You have made the sacrifice. You have placed them before the Lord, and you have ordered this step according to the will of the Lord." And I don't know who will go first. I don't know if I'll be among those who will be alive when he comes. But as I was talking to my elder daughter, my eldest child today, I said to her, not today, but a few days ago, I said to her, we cannot worry about dying. Because she said, "Mommy," I stop and I think about, if you die, what will happen? And I said, "But you could die first." And it's a sad reality, but it's true. The fact that I'm her mom, I should die first, right? But that's not the case in the sinful world that we're in. So I said to her, let us not focus on death, but let us focus on living a good life, so that if any one of us die, we know that our plan is to meet each other on that day, and we'll be caught up in the air with Jesus, and that is all that matters. I said to her, my heart will break if I don't see you or your siblings there, or those persons that I love. So let us fight the good fight. Let us walk this path of faith so that we can fulfill that great hope of being with Jesus one day. And that's all the surety we have. We have no more surety in this life. I was not supposed to say this much. Now it's 6 minutes. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, my week was rough. I have moments where, it's hard, because being with my children, being home, means I have to some extent put aside the things that I desired for myself for a while. And it comes with its challenges. My family is not wealthy, and the bills are there, and my husband goes to work, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed. We don't have a lot of family around. I don't have support. I don't have anyone who could say, okay, could just sit in and watch my children so that I can just, take a break. I don't have that. So I'm constantly with my children. Sometimes it feels like it's 24/7, because I'm up in the day, and most of the time I'm up in the night if the baby's not, if they don't go to bed on time. And then I have to get up back in the morning and do what I have to do, because we don't have that support. But God has been keeping us. And I think I'm a little more transparent than I have been, and that's fine. We need to be a little transparent, because what social media does, it paints things as everything is perfect and beautiful, and we all have beautiful homes, and we're all healthy and happy and wealthy. But the truth of the matter is, the majority of us are not wealthy. We're getting by each day, and the grace of God is keeping us, and there are things that we desire, and our marriages stresses us out, and we may be bratty to our spouse, and our spouse bratty to us. And we may even question, why did we marry this person? I do that many times. I do that this week. I as a Christian, I may want to fix my husband because I don't think his leadership is enough, or he's doing the right thing. And so we create this level of difficulty in our lives. And God is reminding me each day that the same way that you are faulty and I have patience, you have to have patience as well. It's easier said than done. I struggle with it. But I'm trusting God with each day. I'm trying not to look into tomorrow or the other days, because sometimes it stresses us out. And I do understand why I said, take no thought for the morrow. Because tomorrow speaks for itself. What can I do? I can't change nothing. I cannot change anything at all. And I'm a worrisome person, and that's something I need to work on. I worry a lot. I don't need to worry, because I know the promises of God. So it's just a bad habit, and I just need to break that and stop allowing myself to become depressed and bask in the liberty that I have to be at home with my children. And whatever will happen after will happen. So wherever you are in your life, don't compare yourself. Don't look at social media and think, oh God, why can't I have that life? You don't know what life that person have. It may look good. You may look at me and you say, oh my goodness, look at her hair. I run every day. My hair is always messy. It sweats a lot. I don't wear makeup. But this is me. This is the real me. And I want to be the real me. I don't want to paint a picture of someone that I'm not. I'm just a little humble woman trying to survive in a big world that has so many materialistic view of what we should be. And I'm just trying to align my way with that of the Lord, because at the end of the day, my relationship with Him is the only thing that matters. At the end of the day, whether you're rich and I'm poor, or I'm poor and you're rich, we're meeting the same fate, providing that we choose well when it comes to the Lord. So just live each day, try to be happy, don't stress. Stress causes sickness and disease. Go outside, enjoy nature, enjoy your family. If it's little you have, enjoy the little. If it's plenty, enjoy and share. Don't be selfish. And just be your authentic self. It makes life easier. Bye-bye.